So let's talk to Koi here.
To you, adventurer.
Koi says, "Blasted hobgoblins. They are afraid of me, a spirit. They stand there taunting and insulting me while I can do nothing. Who are you?" "I am Koi Latruverse, a poet of my people. I was abducted by the hobgoblins, and they performed their rituals on me and sacrificed me in the name of Zelaz. These hobgoblins are not normal, and their rituals were incomplete, therefore they failed to send me to the other realm where I can be at peace. Is there any way I can help?" "You would help? I appreciate it, Mordebi. There's a way for me to reach the realm where I belong. Either the rituals must be completed, or I must be given satisfaction so I can find the path to my new home. Since you are not a hobgoblin, the latter will suffice. I have a few tasks that need to be done before I can leave this place. Are you willing to help me?" "Yes, I will help you."
Sea mists guide you.
I wonder, I guess they're both 6, but orange, maybe that means that's even harder. So I'm not going to worry too much about that one just right at the moment. These wandering ones are kind of handy because we can catch them individually. I gotta remember to watch my endurance. Oh, I didn't realize how close to death I was there. You can tell how, I haven't been playing a lot of MMOs for some time now. I played a number some time ago. But I'm out of practice at, watching the health and so on. Wonder, okay, there's another food there, but there's 2 of them guarding that one. There's some other people over here which may help me out. Hopefully, oops, no, they grabbed him, that's okay. It's 8 of 12. I think there's something over here to poison, but maybe a bit of a challenge to get to it. Does that use endurance? No, I don't think so. Should go up here with the spin kick, although I think maybe we already had already. Okay, yeah, I think we can take this guy on by himself. Let's get a heal in here. Should probably have done that before. Lagging here again. Okay. Do some healing. Okay, let's... Is there some... Oh, okay, another thing we have to do is close the portals. I've completely forgotten about that. I thought there was some food to poison here. Ah, here it is. That didn't seem to count. I guess gotta be careful about moving after, soon after doing that. Okay, well, we're making some progress. Let's go ahead and take this guy. Get in the habit of using that. We've got that healing ability. Doesn't do us any good if we don't use it. So, we still need to find one more food to poison. Let's try going down here. Could be the death of us, but we're still low enough level that that's not any big deal. Yeah, yes, there's some food to poison here. Yes, that finishes that. So, let's go ahead and see if we can't get out of here. That, bash ability to have, or whatever it's called, is kind of annoying. I'm not sure if that means that my attacks don't reach them or not. Okay, these guys, I'm not sure if I can slip past them, but I'm gonna try. Seems like I did. Okay, I think we're gonna have to fight. Okay, he goes by. Did we slip by there? I think we did. No one there. There's this guy though. Let's see if we can't get rid of him fairly quickly. Low on endurance. He keeps knocking me back. Slip by here and out. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that guy saw us. Guess, okay, despite the fact he doesn't look it, he's dead apparently. Let's use our sprint a little bit here. Speed things up. But it doesn't last very long with the amount of endurance we have at this point, which is just 100. I believe we need to talk to any Jade River here. She's not too far off. And we're not too far off from finishing that one, but we have to do a lot more wandering around to find more portals to close. So it's interesting that we managed to finish the level 6 one there.
Did you dream well last night?
An empty vial forces me to smile. Right. Revenge is cold, just like their blood will be when it stops flowing. Okay.
I wish you the best.
Let's, I'm a little confused about that orange one there. Did I just need to continue talking to him? I guess maybe that was the case. So we're still some distance from level 6. If I could finish that real quick, outside of the Earth Den, that would be handy, but I don't think these guys... I don't know, let's try one and see what it gets us here. I don't think it's... But we're at, I think about 86.4% right now. You didn't even get us 1%, so that would obviously take a while. We'd need to kill about 13 more. Okay. Again, he's a corpse. He just doesn't know it yet. See if we can't run down the middle this time. Presumably we get a bit more experience from those inside the Earth Den, so to speak. I think I'll chance it and try taking these on and see what happens. Oop. Not doing that well. Okay, that's one down, but so is my health. Again, I'm having link problems here. Okay, we did it. Come on. Okay, someone's... I don't know what that fighting move was about. They may have given us a little bit more experience, but not that much. We're just barely over 90% right now. We do have a bit of gin right now. I'm getting kind of cocky here, I think. Yes, indeed. I think those flames... Okay, tend to... Get some healing. Okay, we managed it. A little bit close, but we managed it. See if we can just get this one guy and ignore the other one. And hopefully this will finish it. Yes. Okay, run on by. Our health and energy, our endurance get back up. Get the first hit in. Go ahead and get a heal just in case the other guy joins us. Waste of gen there. Okay, that guy's going down the hall. Okay, let's stand still a moment and heal up. This guy's got only one dot, which would suggest he's easier. Yeah, looks like he is. That was kind of a waste, I guess, to use the woe on him. Let's go try to talk to Koi again, though.
Smoothly enough.
He's ignoring me, yes.
Need something to do?
The tormented ghost. You've been moved by the story of Coil Traverse. Yeah, I just need to continue talking to him. Thank you for hearing my plight, Ballas. You're welcome. Okay, he's got a bunch of other missions. Extinguishing flames. Thank you, Ballas. As part of their rituals, they summon forth the imps of flame from the plane of fire. These imps would claw at me and spit fire into my open wounds. This fire would not cauterize my wounds, but instead cause greater pain. They did this for hours as they found entertainment in my screams of pain. I want you to slay the foul creatures. Grant me the satisfaction of hearing their crying wails as they die by your hand. Slay 6 imps. Alright.
Do you need work?
Grinding stones. During the final phases of their rituals, they one by one removed my organs and placed them into the lava cracks throughout the cave. The organs mixed with the traces of lava would form stone dervishes. I will not go on knowing my organs are out there in the form of these minions. Find these stone dervishes and decimate them. I dislike the use of the word decimate because, well, I'll get to that in a minute. They love to reside near the warmth of the lava cracks. Slay 6 stone dervishes, okay? Accept. Okay, we're having issues again. Just real quick about decimate. The term decimate originates from Romans, the ancient Romans, in which it was a practice where a rebelling legion, I think, there may have been some other circumstances, would be punished by decimating the legion, which simply meant killing 10%. That is 1 out of 10. Of the legion members. In modern usage, and this is, I guess, pedantic of me, but in modern usage, we tend to mean it as much more than 10%, destruction or damage or whatever. We tend to, nearly complete damage or nearly complete death or something like that. Where, decimate, it's, based on decimal, which is 1/10. So, anyway, enough of that rant. Stolen heirloom. As I endured their torturous rituals, my family insignia was the one thing I held on to tightly. I could only hold on to it for so long. If only I had passed before they removed my hand and took it. That insignia does not belong in the hands of those savages. Hunt down the hobgoblins and find my family insignia. Return it to me so that I may ensure it never falls into their hands again. Recover the true verse insignia and kill 6 more Earth-Den hobgoblins. So, more of the same, more or less. So, that's fine. Farewell. Okay, we're very close to leveling here. Let's see if we can head out and do so. Yep, leveled right then. Okay. Can I get by that guy? I think I can. Yes, he's turned around now. Okay, what's this notice up here? Congratulations, on level 6 you are now eligible to learn your first defensive ability or counterattack. Don't forget to visit your trainer. Well, that's what I'm going to try to do now. Okay. You can pass through there safely. What's around this corner? Nothing, so I think we can pass through here. And here. And we're very nearly out. One of these watchers may latch onto us. Seems not. I think we're going to have to fight this one in the middle, but that's no big deal. You'll see I got some shurikens, but I don't think I have the skill to use them. I'm not sure if I'll even get, when I will get the skill to use them. but I apparently don't have it now. Take all. Okay, so guess we just need to head to the Ten Trees. Excuse me, Ten Trees Outpost. Actually, I think I will stop for just a moment here and join you back in Ten Trees Outpost. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break here. Thanks. See ya. Okay, here we are back in Ten Trees Farmstead, back with Chisao Open Palm, our instructor.
I have knowledge.
Do you have anything to teach me? A couple things actually. Soul Cutter 1 attacks the soul of your opponent, dealing 125% weapon damage plus 24 to 28, and lowers your opponent's hatred toward you by 857. Increase gen by 1, minimum level 6. Okay, train that. Void Hand 2. Okay, this is an upgrade. This costs 20 endurance. Normal damage plus 7, increases gen by 1. Okay, this is normal damage 23, increases gen by 1. Very good, very good. And there'll be nothing more until level 8, and there's a whole bunch at level 10 and 12, looks like.
You are progressing.
Okay, so is this already, that's Void Hand 2. Okay, there's the Soul Cutter 1. Okay, that's a, I'm not sure if that's a, I guess I can, so let's check our abilities real quick. I said I didn't, that takes, Throne 1. Skills, not abilities. It says I have Throne 11. I'm not sure what was going wrong then. Maybe, I don't know what, well, that shows the range right there. So 5 to 15 is pretty good range. Before, when I was trying to throw it, it was making, well, a noise, and the number, the count was not decreasing. So there was no evidence that anything was happening, you know, in terms of damage or the creature aggroing. Well, okay, now that we have gained another combat adventure ability, let's do something different. I had debated with myself whether to do anything other than adventuring in the Let's Try, and I'm not sure how much I'll do, but it seems like we should at least sample the harvesting, crafting, and diplomacy parts. So it seems to me harvesting is a logical place to start. The diplomacy seems, I haven't looked at this gameplay, but I remember looking at it before and finding it somewhat complicated. I probably just need to spend some time to kind of study it. This should be simpler. First things first. Oh, not there. Equipment. Clicking the wrong thing. Oh, I'm on the wrong page.
There.
We want to, I think we want to wear our harvesting clothes here.
Are you busy?
Talk to Hero Ten Trees. Hero nods to you. Okay, this is diplomacy, actually. I'm not sure I understand.
Follow the
Let's
star.
close it and reopen it here so I want to read that. Here we go. Carpenter's okay. Hero waves you over. Ballas, would you mind lending me a hand? I'm doing some work here, but I'm still waiting for supplies from Kamashi. He's being very stingy about them. I could use someone like you to talk him into lending me some extra. Would you mind lending a hand? Collect carpenter supplies from Kamashi Sun Rain for Hero Ten Trees. Guess we will.
Have you found your path?
And, I think we want to wear our... Again, I'm having... the server seems to be having some trouble tonight with lag. I don't know if there's a... somebody's trying a DOS, distributed denial of service attack, or what. For some reason, I'm pushing forward now, and yet I'm not moving forward. Okay, no, I wasn't pushing forward. I was pushing Q rather than W. What is it that Q... Okay, Q and E are strafe, okay. Whereas E and D... Oh, no, E... A and D are turn, okay. We're doing diplomacy. Not quite what I intended, but that's okay. Where is Kamashi Sunreito Soetor? Something like that. Let's turn off the adventuring quests. I'm not tracking any of those. Don't have any crafting quests. Diplomacy. I want to track it. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Well, no, it's not tracking. If he's in this village, he or she, I'm not sure of gender, or in the one across the bridge. Oh, here we go.
I may have a task for you.
Okay, here's where we get to the crafting, I think. Kamashi Sunrain grins at you. You're Ballast, right? I heard some people mentioning your name around the camp here. We could really use some extra artisan help around here. Are you a tradesman? If not, are you willing to learn? I'd like to hear more about who you are. Kamashi bows in your direction. Kamashi Sunrain at your service. I used to live in the area the hobgoblins now control, though I've always worked at this outpost. I'm a woodworker, carpenter, and lumberjack by trade. He sighs. I've been working hard... Excuse me. I've been working hard to help with repairs, but I can only do so much. I'm very thankful you're here to help us. I'm not the only one who appreciates it. Tell me about the situation here. Once again... Okay. We're doing what we can. He responds, shaking his head. The hobgoblins have done so much damage. Things are grim at the moment. We're just thankful they haven't sent any of their more powerful minions this far south. We can barely deal with their scouts and raiders. They have a cave nearby they use as a stronghold called the Earth Den. Can you provide information on the artisan facilities on this island? Easily done. Kamashi holds his hand out for your log. He takes the journal, scribbles some notes in it, and hands it back. Keep in mind, the only safe place to craft is in the village. There are other forges, workbenches, and workshops in the area, but given the state of things, I would be hesitant to use them. Well, the artisan. Kamashi nods. You're interested in crafting? I have just the woman for you to speak to then. You'll need to head to the Sun Village up north. Genra Storm Valley runs the workshop there. Whether you already know how to craft or are an interested novice, she should be able to help you. He chuckles. Be careful on your way up there. The road isn't as safe as it used to be. Visit Genra Storm Valley and the Sun Village workshop to learn about crafting. I'll accept that. That's... See, this is diplomacy stuff here, which I don't quite entirely understand.
Birdsong greet you each morning.
I'm still a bit lost. Collect carpenters. Okay, heroes supplies. That is Kamashi Sunray.
Let me help.
It doesn't seem to be offering me any continuation on that. Let's look at what he has for sale here.
Moon and stars.
Some stuff I should probably sell here, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let's look around some more. It's just decorative, so to speak. Let's talk to the people in this building. If there's anything relevant. Maybe there's nothing relevant. Let's go upstairs, though. There's a chest here, but I think it's related to some quest I haven't activated. I could have sworn there's a quest to cut trees. Of course, maybe it's this. Okay, this. I'm getting a lot of seemingly free buffs tonight. Let's go to, I think it was called Sun Village. A little sprinting, why not? Oh, that's interesting, it changed me immediately into my adventuring gear when I sprinted. It's alright, I suppose. I don't think we're going to run into any trouble, but it's best to be prepared. Veteran Jade Sword. Here's Sun Village, another outpost. Some more vendors, a general goods vendor. An interesting pet he has there. Weapons vendor, armor vendor. What, I guess track this one. Done. Although, I should read it again. Crafting, the artisan. Visit Generous Storm Valley. Seems to be pointing us in this direction. In this building, it seems. Ah, indeed.
Need something to do?
Jinra Storm Valley delivers a short bow. My name is Jinra Storm Valley. I am the crafting overseer and advisor here. I generally teach new crafters the nuances of the trade. She examines you closely, so you want to learn craft? Learn to craft. There are 3 trades. They are outfitter, artificer, and blacksmith. You'll need to pick a trade for my lessons to continue. You may change your decisions later after the lessons if you wish. Can you tell me more about crafting? What would you like to know? There's a lot to read here. Well, let's see what it looks like. Equipment. I'll read some of this. You may have to, I may give up and you may have to pause the video if you want to read it out. Although I'm not sure the video quality is, I'm afraid, is good enough to read it, so we'll see. Crafting equipment includes clothing, tools, and utilities. Clothing provides various benefits and aids the general crafting process. Tools are used in specific areas of specific areas of a recipe, and like clothing, provide additional benefits. Utilities are expended items that are used during the crafting process. Different utilities are linked to different actions and therefore have different effects. Tell me more of clothes. As I mentioned, clothing provides various benefits and aids the general crafting process. Different clothing helps with different aspects of crafting. Choose clothing that complements your natural abilities and be on the lookout for magically enhanced crafting clothing. Every artisan can benefit from that. Try to obtain clothing from work orders as rewards. Since good crafting clothing is valuable, don't expect good items if you perform poorly on the job. Other aspects. Okay, we did clothes. Now tools. Tools are very important to the crafting process. To see what tools you need for what recipe, check the recipe description. You may not be able to use all the tools right away during a session, but as you gain skill and learn more about your trade, you'll be able to utilize more of the tools. Make certain to find new tool upgrades and fill your tool belt with tools used during the process, as well as tools that can be used during remedies. Tool belts. You can have 3 tool belts ready to be used at any one time. You may switch between these 3 during the crafting process with the button on the user interface located in the lower left-hand corner. Lower left corner. Not sure what they mean. Maybe they mean the crafting interface when we get to that. Check the crafting equipment tab to see what tool belt you have currently readied. It will have a green check mark next to it. Tool belts are a necessary part of the crafting. Make sure to put new tools you find that you want into your tool belt immediately if you plan on using them. I think we're not quite done with equipment yet. We've done tools, utilities. Utilities are expended during the crafting process. It is important to have a good supply on hand at all times. Make sure to check recipe descriptions to see what utilities are used during the crafting process. Many remedies will also have utility options, so stock up on those as well as normal utilities. You can usually find utility merchants in major cities, but there are more useful utilities out there that are harder to come by. They often have more uses per item. Utility setup. Excuse me. And once again, lag. Here we go. The setup window appears after selecting your recipe. Here you pick the ingredients. Okay, that was unexpected. Setup window appears after selecting your recipe. Here you pick the ingredients, catalysts, utilities, and other expendables you may bring into the process with you. The auto setup visible on the window will automatically select the minimum amount of utilities and ingredients required to craft. Select others by clicking on them and they will be added to your table. You will notice you have a maximum amount you can bring with you. This amount increases with skill. If we finish the equipment discussion tree, I believe we have. So, trades. There are 3 different trades: outfitting, blacksmithing, and artificing. Blacksmiths primarily make weapons and armor. Outfitters make clothing, light armors, bags, and other things. Artificers can create magical objects out of stone, wood, and gems. Let's look at the detailed information. Blacksmiths make heavy armor and all metal weapon types. This includes weapons for every class type. Artificers make all ranged weapons and wooden and stone melee weapons. They also make jewelry and magical focuses. Outfitters make light and medium armor as well as bags. If you try out a trade and do not like it, you may change your trade at an instructor of the trade you wish to switch to. Doing so will wipe out all recipes, levels, and skills you possess. Tell me about crafting skills attributes within trades. That's kind of confusing. There are two main types of skills, process skills and parent skills. There are 3 process skills for refining and 3 for finishing. There is 1 refining parent skill and 3 finishing parent skills. There are 4 attributes, each helps in a different manner. Utility actions are linked to reasoning. Station actions are linked to ingenuity. Tool actions are linked to finesse, and remedies are linked to problem solving. Boy, this is kind of complicated. We may need to take a break and go kill something. In fact,
You always have plenty
I think I'll say farewell now and go back to the Earth Den and let my mind relax.